I mean, we'll just drop this. We want the timer to trigger, I think, here. He has no Leo, so I think this is a Vilgefortz replacement. And if he has Nausicaa Sergeant, we can just kill it with this. Actually, kill multiple. Okay, this only applies to friendly dragons, so that's not going to save you. Mirgat the Brocke gets out here. Oh, he's running Vilgefortz and the other one. In that case, he will get us. Running Vilgefortz and Leo. Interesting. So we want this to be ranged. We play it melee and move it ranged. I mean, he needs a lot of points still. But it is... And he Yonkel waited, so we really shouldn't have a gold card left. This should be like a Nausicaa or something. Yeah, it's Nausicaa. So he doesn't have enough. Alright, GG. Dragons got him again. Today we're going to be playing something pretty amusing. So I'm going to record this pretty soon after the patch, but probably won't go live for a little while because I want to do 2 dragon decks right after each other. So if you see that we're like rank 2 or something, and it's been a week since the patch came out, you know why. But as far as the deck, we're going to be playing Guerilla Tactics. It has good value with movement, and we're playing Master Mirror Dragons, if you can see the title here. So we'll get into that in a minute. So Guerilla Tactics, we're playing Saskia Commander. We're playing all the dragons except Synthesis Blaze. Because I don't think Synthesis Blaze... Well, it's hard to fit her into a deck, especially if you're playing Saskia. The problem with Synthesis Blaze is you need to kill a lot of units, and I'm just finding that she's not getting big enough in most situations to really be worth it. Like, usually she plays for like a 10 or an 11, that's just not good enough for 12 provisions. So, you could use her, but you really need to play like a damage-heavy deck, and those aren't my favorite decks to play, so I think we're just going to cut her and use the provisions somewhere else. That being said, we do have the 6 dragons in here: Saskia Commander, Villain Trentonmerth, Okvis, Mirgat Brocke, Saskia, and Synthesis. So, playing pretty heavy on the dragons here. And as far as the deck, we're going to be playing Curse Scroll. This is a little bit more of a meme deck than some of the other things we make here, but it's pretty fun, so we'll show you what we're doing. Curse Scroll draws us a card. We need the consistency because we don't actually have a consistency card in our deck other than like Maxi. So we need this. You can easily add Decree over Master Mirror, but Master Mirror is kind of hilarious, and we haven't played him in a while, so I wanted to. So then we've got the Saskia Commander. She's really good. I don't know if I need to explain this. She's still really good, even with the nerfs. Then we have Villain Trentonmerth. So he's going to be like a tall removal substitute, basically, in the deck. Nothing we have will really be tall except for the dragons, so we don't have to worry about it killing our own guys. Then we have Okvis. It's really good. I think Arachas is really good now. And it is worth noting for all of these that we have Lineage 6. So, Villain Trentonmerth is a 12, Okvis is a 12, Mirgat Brocke is a 10. That's really big value on their deploys, almost like we're playing old monsters. I kind of like it. So we've got Mirgat Brocke. He gives us a little more consistency, so I guess we do have consistency cards. It's not like Oneiromancy Decree type play a card consistency cards. We have the Saskia. It's worth noting she doesn't have Harmony anymore. I missed that in the patch notes. I thought she still kept the Harmony tag, but I guess she didn't. I guess they gave her the base power instead. But yeah, she's pretty interesting. I quite like the flexibility on her. I think typically you're going to want to go for the Waylay and the Deadeye. I think Reality Dwarf's pretty much the worst one, which is unfortunate because it's only 7 value as opposed to these, but that's just what its token is. And then its order's a +5, right? And this order's a +6. So I think generally you want the Deadeye for value. And then we are playing Ehuaraquax, sorry. And that's basically here to get out our cards. Like, everything we have doesn't really mind getting pulled with Ehuaraquax. Like, Saskia Commander, fine, we don't care if it gets pulled. It'll be a melee, which means that when if it summons out a Dolphin Sentry, the Sentry goes in melee, but we can move that. It's not a big deal. And then we can summon out Villain Trentonmerth, which is good for like a removal card, and we summon out Okvis. He loses his deploy. And then we can summon Mirgat Brocke. Like, these two we don't want to lose the deploys on, but we've got 2 really big cards, so we should get one of these with Ehuaraquax. So we shouldn't mind that much. Then we have this synthesis. By the way, you can totally swap out Quacks and Master Mirror for like an Oniromancy plus something. Or you can swap out this for Heatwave and this for Decree for consistency and removal. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of play into all the dragons and do it this way. So then we have the Synthesis and the Master Mirror. Master Mirror is here because we have a lot of 4 provision cards. And just because with the dragons are so expensive, we have a lot of low provision cards. And you know what? Master Mirror is kind of hilarious. And we are a content creator. And sometimes we got to make the content, if you know what I mean. And then we've got Maxi here. We got the 2 Antharians. We don't have too much Harmony. We just have the Antharians. But the fact that they put out Unharmony is basically Harmony 2. If the order goes off, it means they're probably worth it. Then we have the movement package, the Sentry, and the Cat Witcher, and the Dryad Matrons. It's just the movement package is really good for value. We want to get those off of our Saskia commander. And then we're through into Mahakam-Ales. So one of the things we don't want to deal with really is our guys getting locked. I don't really want to get Villain Trettenmerth locked. That's annoying. We have a lot of engine cards we don't want to get locked, so I just threw the Mahakam-Ales in. You can throw in Peller. Like, we have a Peller too. This is more for like Siri type things than locks, but we have a lot of remove locks in the deck. Just because I think it's going to be really important for the movement package to not get locked. And for some reason, I'm seeing a lot of Ren-free soldiers right now, and they have a lot of locks, so we threw these in here. It's kind of a counter to that. And Mahakam-Ales is not bad. It's also an Alchemy tag for the Saskia commander. Lets you adjust what you have in there quite a bit. We have a lot of tags. I don't think we need the Alchemy tag, but it's just worth mentioning it. With the Peller, we got a Squirrel. Like I said, we have a lot of 4 Persian cards just because of how expensive these are. Then we have the Matrons, the Dwarf Berserker, and the Abandoned Girl, just because we don't have that many cards that come out with the Saskia Commander, so we wanted this just as another one. But that's the deck. Obviously, it's not going to be an optimal deck. We are playing Master Mirror after all, but it should be a fun deck, and I'm excited to try it out.
Onward! Attack!
We're playing Knights, so that's a big engine deck. We don't really have a good answer to Knights, unfortunately. Like, this Purify is going to be kind of valuable. Don't really want this. As far as our hand, Squirrel, we definitely want Squirrel. We want to be hitting his, what's it called? Amphibious Assault. This will be interesting. We definitely need the movement package here round 1. He should not really be able to interfere with it. And we just bleed out a scenario round 2, and hopefully the dragons give us round 3 value. That's our plan. And the movement package will be better here because the Erendite won't be big enough to really answer us yet. Could do like a duel or something with a Crystal Skull, but I don't foresee that. We can move his... Well, we could move the Immortal's range, so it gets half the value. But then we're also pinging its shield, so we're just going to have to hope he doesn't have it, really. This is a pretty good thing to purify. But I think instead we just... We could begin setting up the movement package. And he's going to have a resilience too, though. Don't really want to reveal the Akvist. We'd like a chance to get this out of our deck with Saskia, so we're just going to drop the Dwarf. Make sure we can't get a Dwarf with her, and then hopefully get this or this.
My liege.
Doesn't trigger Grace already. I didn't expect that. Interesting. Let's drop our Maxi. Let's see, what do we want? We do not want this on the bottom. We also don't want this in the bottom. Let's just put one of these ales on the bottom because we don't really want those. We do want Master Mirror.
Yeah,
Nice, we got one of the movement cards. Even though it moved to the wrong row, we'll drop this one next. We pretty much guaranteed we got the movement card or a little girl. But the thing is, we have the Maxi Human. So we actually did remove that possibility too. This is a lot of points though. And we're going to be pinging shields, which is obviously not good, but there's nothing we can really do about it.
I like fighting with style.
Okay, we don't ping the shields, I guess. We've already done it. We want to get this out of our deck because the engine will be pretty useful. We also want... I guess we're probably going to have to play one of these. Maybe just drop an AL too. We'll see. Okay, so he does have that. But no immortals yet, which is good. This is still 4 a turn. He's going to get the infused here. Yeah, there's the infused. I think it might be worth purifying one of these. I think I'd purify this one. Let's do that.
Lost spirit devoid of name, depart now, outlay no pay.
He gets an extra point by removing the shield, but this one's getting extra point per turn. It's kind of handy you put this in the melee row, otherwise you wouldn't be pinging it. Just +4 on that, +2 on this, pretty good. No amphibious assault though, no immortals. Just kind of hope he doesn't have it. Okay, he does have it. We're gonna banish it with Squirrel. Oh, it's Erendite for 5. Oh, we can get another one of those out of our deck now. Yeah, let's just play this. That should guarantee we get the second Sentinel out of our deck. Sentry, I mean. Oh, we got Antherian. I forgot about that one. It's fine.
No! No!
We could Squirrel that also. Just trying to figure out if we have enough points to do so safely. I think we do. Let's play the Squirrel over here. Let's get rid of the Erendite. We got a couple big plays here, and we have our leader too, so we're not overly concerned. So we're doing 4 damage here, gaining a point, doing 2 damage here, so that's 6. We're getting a card off of this, which will be Sentinel, so we should be fine. Let's just play the Akvist. Alright, so we're getting, do some quick thinking here. We're getting this, which is 4. We're getting 1 here, that's 5. Doing 4 damage, plus 3 is 7 damage. That's 12 differential. This moves. We get an extra 1. He gets 4. I think we have to do 1 leader charge. I might be wrong about that. I think we have to do 1 leader charge. Okay, I guess we didn't need the leader charge. It's fine. It's a lot of thinking to do at the end of the round there. But we should now just force out the scenario and then be pretty happy. I think that's our plan. Force out scenario, round 3 play dragons. I mean, we have the dragons now though. No Ihwara Quacks is kind of annoying. I like the villain Trenton Merith. Let's go the Mirgat to Brake. Draw the villain Trenton Merith. We don't really want Little Girl. Abandoned Girl. Little Girl's the Elder Scrolls Legends card. I say their names wrong sometimes. He's just gonna straight heat wave that. I mean, sure, let's drop an Antherian. We need him. We do need him to play scenario this round.
Long live, etc.
Like, we actually need him to do it. If he doesn't, it's gonna be bad. Let's go Saskia, and we'll make that Waylay. This doesn't. The Harmony doesn't do anything, but there's a chance we kill Saskia. We can put on something else and play Synthesis. So we won't use it quite yet. If we do use it, we're not putting on Saskia. He has no Erendite, but we need him to scenario. This will still trigger if he plays all his cards, I believe. So I think we drop this here. So probably be killing Windhelm, which is good for us. We definitely need that scenario to come out, though. The round 3 is not looking hot, so we might have to go for a 2-0. Says we didn't get this. And Master Mirror... I mean, Master Mirror could RNG us into a round 3 win, but there's no guarantee we get him. We would get him off of the Warrior Quacks, but having him do his deploy is pretty useful. Come on, you got a scenario. Peller.
Living souls in your wake should
You're
never
gonna stop it from boosting. Okay. Stop it from boosting. Let's drop Say Synthesis. And then might as well just click this order. This should go to 6. So we're gonna lose this and this. Do we just hold the 2 leader charges? I think we... If you go scenario Maiden Shield, we lose, but do we care? I think we just hold the leader charges. He needs 20. Well, 18, or whatever it is. And just him having to stop this shield going is worth a lot. So yeah, we got the scenario out of him. He can't Grace yet. Still needs another 23. He has to have Maiden Shield, or else this doesn't work. I mean, looks like we got him. GG. It's kind of sad we didn't get to use the War Quacks or Master Mirror, but we'll take the win. So here we have Arachas Swarm. I'm curious if this is the Witch's Sabbath thing. I've seen quite a bit of that. It's a little annoying. But maybe we can do something with Ihwara Quacks here. We don't really have an optimal hand. We'd like to get a Sasuke. We'll still give a Sasuke Commander now. Well, it would have anyway, but we're going to need it to do that. So we want to just have one of every copy of things in our hand. Although not this one. We don't like this one. What did I just say? I don't like that one. Then we drew the second Antharian. Well, backfired a little bit, but what are you going to do? Let's see what we hit. Is this Golden Nekker then? It's probably good we got rid of that. The only problem is it's gonna carry his round 1 now. We can Curse Scroll from Mirgit to Brake, which should be fine. I do want to kill that, but we don't have a great way of doing it. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Let's go Master Mirror time.
Oh,
What we got?
I was getting bored.
You know, I'm not complaining about that one. Master Mirror is our best friend. I believe in Master Mirror. That's why he gives me good cards. That's definitely how it works. No, don't kill Master Mirror. I need him. Why you gotta be like this? Don't be like this. Let's just keep him alive, because the game's more fun while he's alive. And then draw Mirgit to Brake. Put this back so we have a Saskia target. Well, another one if the round goes really long. No, he killed my Master Mirror. You know, that was quite rude. What'd he do to you? Well, I guess we have a Zoltan Warrior now, so that's probably good. Let's draw our Akvist. It's good against this. I don't think we're needing the Squirrel. It doesn't look like this is going to be the Witch's Sabbath deck. I'm actually really amused we got a Zoltan Warrior. We could have got like a Yorvith's Gambit and got a 0-point card, but we got a good one. We can almost kill this Kikimor Queen, by the way. This has 6 damage on it because we've lineage 6. Actually, we can kill it. We've got a Zoltan Warrior. Not sure I want to use the Zoltan Warrior. It'll be a very... Yeah, I think we do want to use it. He's going to boost the Kikimor... Well, you don't boost it because it has Thrive, right? Oh, well, he got our Saskia Commander. That's unfortunate. We can still kill this, though. I think that's worth it. I believe this is a golden Nekker deck. Let's get this in here. Drop this and this. Then we got 6 damage. We'll remove this. No barricades, a little annoying on the Zoltan Warrior, but I mean, we're not going to argue with the value. You can go this, this, this. It's not that many points. If he has something like boost, the one that boosts everything, whose name I suddenly forget, or Glusty Warp, we can't keep up. Well, Glusty Warp we can Villain Tret and Marith. I definitely think we want to do that. It's worth 12 here because he's got 2 6s. Definitely worth it. It's also a 12-point tempo play. Considering his golden Nekker, this card advantage is going to happen no matter what. Okay, cool. So we just drop this guy. Going down 2 cards, but I'm not overly concerned. He did guys with that Venom pretty good, though. The Arachas Venom. Is this a 5 now? Yeah. The reason we're not really concerned is because he's used all of his leader abilities already. Every single one's gone. Do we boost this to a 7? Yeah, we do, because he might have a Toad Prince. Or a red sword, the Hengaith sword. Okay, there's the Predatory Dive. You don't always see it. Was hoping you didn't have it. Let's just drop the Peller. Nah, let's drop the Cat Witcher. Remove the token. I figured since he's running the sword, he wouldn't have the dive, but... and the venom, but I guess he does. What if this is a no-unit deck? Here's the Eider. I think we just move this melee. You might get hit by the natural selection. At this point, it feels like he's just playing a lot of control cards or second Venom. Looks like a pretty good Akvist. Definitely want him hitting range. Should probably get 3 of these drones, hopefully. Yep, there goes 3 drones, and then we have the row damage. We're kind of all-inning him here. Okay, this is gonna be the golden Nekker, right? We need him to play that. Oh no, it's not. He must have it in hand. Could have boosted that with this. I didn't think we would need to. Is there a special we want? Nah, not really. It's gonna be annoying that this actually misses a point because of what he did there. Let's drop it here. We might have to save this last leader for round 3 if we get to a round 3. That's why we're holding off on it. Despite this being a 3 where he could Venom it. Yeah, that's what we needed him to do. Parasite. We're going to lose this, but it's not a great loss. Actually, he should just boost his own guy, I think. Or hit this. It's not good value. Still ahead. He might have a Siri. Which means we won't get to Peller it, which is a little unfortunate. Is it worth playing the Peller? Does a longer round benefit us or him more? Probably him. So I think we just use this. I think we just use this. And then we move this. We're just gonna all-in him, I think. Let's move this one. We want this buffing this. We want this to hit there, so it gets value. Or play 14. That's not gonna help him very much. There's the Glusty Warp, just a +1. He plays, hopefully it's not a Siri. Going Talisman. Or he gets out of the round. But like I said, I wasn't too concerned that round 2 about going in there. Now we just have to have Master Mirror win us the game, except we've already played him. So unfortunately that won't happen. Saskia is a really good value card though. Yeah, this is a nice hand. Yeah, this is a nice hand. We know one of his cards is Siri. It's probably his best card left over. This is like a squirrel or something. Oh, Caranthir. Oh, there's Sir Scratch-a-Lot. Okay, we have a 50-50 of killing it. Please kill it. Get it. There we go. Now he has the real one. But I mean, it's not going to get much value. Let's go with the elf here. We can spawn that Waylay. Saskia's got good value here, that's for sure. Okay, we didn't really want to hit that, but at this point, I mean, this is probably a Siri, so I don't think it really matters. It probably didn't even matter that we killed that other one. Let's drop our since. Oh, we didn't have to play anything because of the. I forgot we're getting a ping off the dwarf. We didn't have to play a card there. Oh well. GG. Yeah, it didn't matter that we hit the Sir Scratch.
My folk have suffered much.
Enslave Tactics. Everyone's favorite deck. You know, we could hit something really big with the Arachas here. I would like to get our... does he play locks? I think he used to play control cards. This is going to be a Saskia. Or, I mean, this is going to be a Saskia. But we'll work with this. We don't want to draw the Saskia, I don't think, here. Well, we could draw her, but I don't want to commit too hard on golds here. I want to see if we can get Master Mirror to do some work for us. He might seize Master Mirror with his Enslave, like as soon as we play it. Should be quite irritating. That's a pretty good card to get out of his deck. We should have redrawn that last card. I was thinking we wouldn't want to get Villain Trettenmerith out of our deck with the Saskia. But I kind of do think we want to. We weren't, I mean, we obviously didn't have a guarantee of drawing Saskia Commander with one redraw. It's like a 5% chance or something. Wait, 6.2% or something like that. No, it's higher than that. Like 8%. Yeah, 8%. But, you know, it's worth trying for. There's the Torres. What are we making here? Movement package, Saskia. Okay, makes sense. He's probably really confused now. I kind of don't want him to seize my Master Mirror. But it would also make the game really funny if he did. Do we want to play this? Maybe. I mean, you can draw whatever you want, put on the end, and then play that. Eh, what the heck, let's play him.
Don't mind me.
What are we getting?
Nothing to see here.
You hate to see it. It's okay, Master Mirror. I don't blame you. It's fine. Oh, now we really don't want him to seize it, because we want to change that one again. He gives and he takes away. That is the way. Don't seize it. Please. Let me have my Master Mirror fun. We put it in a place where it can get assassinated too, but I don't think they usually run assassination. I haven't seen an assassination in like the last 10 of these. Boo-hurt. Okay. I guess we keep him. Guess we keep him. Thanks, friend. What do we want to pick here? Wait, actually, whatever we pick here is something we want to play this turn. So I think we want to pick this. Because we're going to play it to transform our Yorvis Gambit into hopefully a useful card. Okay, I mean, Master Mirror is kind of trolling us at this point. What do you expect?
The green horror.
Like I said, he gives and he takes away. This is why Master Mirror is a meme card, by the way.
I forgive you. This time.
Alright, we kind of have to play our Arachas now.
We must save the trees.
I mean, that's not a bad card. We'll take it.
I know the truth.
Well, now he has an Arachas, but he doesn't have Lineage 6 on his. So that's an advantage. We played a Dryad already, so we might as well get this one going.
The best feathers are from hens.
We could just play this for 8 and then try and get another Master Mirror card. It's gonna coup Arachas right away. Ooh, that's gonna hurt us, actually. It's actually gonna hurt us a little bit. Yeah, hopefully Master Mirror gives us a new card.
I'll show you.
Let's rely on him.
I don't care.
He wouldn't let us down. So we changed the Scoia-tael eventually into a Ethne Young Queen, which basically was an 8. So we pretty much got 3 points out of him. Could be worse. Let's see what we get this time.
Think good at
We don't need Maxi. Why would we need a Maxi? Ooh, that's not bad actually. It's gonna do 1 damage to everything. That's not enough to get him ahead. I just gets him 1 or 2 behind. We have an armor here. If you're gonna say that we're focusing a little too hard on just playing Master Mirror cards, you're probably right. But it's funny. I'm very amused by this. So we have Dryad,
Victory is on the wind.
Dwarf. So we should be able to get the second Matron. What'd he play? Wasn't looking. Oh, battle prep. Okay.
As you come on, Lady of the Wood.
It's 3 on that. That's as many as we need. Council's kind of good, actually. Council's pretty good. This only goes every other turn. Still probably good enough. We got the Harmony.
I like fighting with style.
Got another Ethne Young Queen. We got 2 Ethne Young Queens for our Master Mirror. Yeah. Okay. We didn't really want that Isengrim's Council. Like, it was a fine card, but it's just a +2 on a bronze. We have another Arachas. This game's getting very interesting. Let's go with interesting.
A human message. Bid him come through.
And then let's move you and you. I think we pass here because the Arachas should do enough damage that he gets ahead. But he has to wait another... I guess he doesn't have to wait a turn. I don't think it's quite enough to get ahead by itself because we got +1 here. +2. Okay, he's going to seize here. We got the seize out. That's not bad.
You have
Of course, now he's a good leader ability. We're stuck passing. He's gonna win on even. Oh, this is gonna trigger. But he also played so many of his gold cards there, right? Like, he didn't play this. Artaud's gone. Torres is gone. Anna Henrietta's gone. We just need our big dragons, and I think we'll be okay. He still has a Vilgefortz. But Vilgefortz can definitely backfire with stuff like these in our deck. The problem is we didn't draw those. If he pressures us, we're gonna probably lose.
You will not regret this, good sir.
And if I
Sure, I
send
guess.
you here, what then?
I don't think we can beat him.
Do
Oh,
I
so he
do
played
it
like all his gold cards.
Perhaps a bit.
He's just gonna all in us then. Let's play our Saskia. He can't play Nausicaa Sergeant, which is normally the 6 in this deck, because he actually won round 1. There's the coup. And that's not that great. Still probably enough, though. But if this is a Nausicaa Sergeant in his hand, maybe we still are fine. If it's a gold card, we're not fine. But I imagine he has to have at least one Nausicaa Sergeant.
Let's dance.
I mean, sure, I'll play a Mahaka Male. I'm not sure that one was worth it. He's gonna regret that if we draw Merkata Brake and Villain Trenton Merith here. For sure. We drew at least one of them. Okay, so Squirrel, not ideal. This is pretty good. Swap you out. Yeah. I mean, we'll just drop this. We want the timer to trigger, I think, here. He has no Leo, so I think this is a Vilgefortz replacement. And if he has Nausicaa Sergeant, we can just kill it with this. Actually, kill multiple. Okay, this only applies to friendly dragons, so that's not going to save you. Merkata Brake gets out here. Oh, he's running Vilgefortz and the other one. In that case, he will get us. Running Vilgefortz and Leo. Interesting. So we want this to be ranged. We play it melee and move it ranged. I mean, he needs a lot of points still. But it is... And he Yonkel waited, so he really shouldn't have a gold card left. This should be like a Nausicaa or something. Yeah, it's Nausicaa. So he doesn't have enough. Alright, GG. Dragons got him again. Master Mirror this game. This guy let us use the Master Mirror. I guess he thought his cards were better than what Master Mirror would give him. He's probably right.
Weasing trees greet every guest with arms widespread.
Knights, that's interesting. We 100% need this Saskia Commander, so good thing it's in our hand. One of these back. Squirrel is kind of good. I don't know if we have enough. If he has Immortals plus Sorceress, I don't think there's anything we can really do. Oh, this is the Temple version. Okay. I've seen this a couple times. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Let's go here. I know that was a shocking play. Very surprising. There's the... Okay, so he's got the Immortals combo. That's not looking good. We at least have Villain Trenton Merith, which could potentially kill it. Let me drop this one here. I don't really want to get the Antharian out of our deck. And the Harmony might give us some value this round. Well, hopefully it does. There's the Sorceress. I'd much rather, I think, Squirrel Amphibious Assault than Oniromancy. But it's not a terrible card to do it to. So we have Elf Witcher, if we play this, which I think we'd want to. Good, then we can drop this one. Feel pretty happy with how it's going. We are going second, so we have that uneven advantage. It's just, it's not going to end up doing much. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This has not infused yet. We definitely move this range. We cannot have that getting the infused from the Knight Errant. And then we'll drop the second Dolbothon Sentry. I always call it a Sentinel for some reason. Yeah, this has to be ranged. If it gets +4 per shield removal, not going to go well for us. And now it also gets -2 because range, right? So it doesn't get the 2 on its own ability because it's melee locked. Okay, I think with this one we do just squirrel the Oniromancy. Would have liked to hit Amphibious Assault or the sword Erendite, but I don't think it's going to happen. And we want this to pull our Cat Witcher. Question is, we wanted Villain Trenton Merith. It might make him pass. It also might just make him play Heatwave or something. Or the on Sace with the boost. So I'm going to kill this. I think we play it. It's a pretty big commitment, but if it gets us a win on even, I think we're happy. And we can pretty safely just pass now. Yeah, we can just pass. We should be fine. He's going to do the pass. Sure. Probably didn't need the Villain Trenton Merith, if we're honest, but I wanted him to unsace it. I think we just bleed him here. We have some good cards in our hand, but I don't want to commit them all. Master Mirror would be a really cool draw. Okay, what do we get off of this? It's Mirka Tabrake, right? You're at 11. Yeah, it's Mirka Tabrake. Interesting. I don't think we need these. Oops. Don't think we need these. That would be useful, though. Do we want to just Ihwarax? Ihwaraquax? I think we do. We could get something really big out of his deck. Oh, he's playing Shanny. Why are we playing Shanny? Guess this coming back's good. Okay. Shanny's interesting. This is a... I'm not entirely sure what he's playing. It must be from the temple. There's the Amphibious Assault. That's what we're gonna purify. We want to wait to purify if we can. Although I think we can just kill it with Cataclysm off of Akvist. Yeah, 6 + 3 is 9. Oh no, I got the 1 point there. So we can't quite kill it then. It might just be worth purifying it. But then he makes it big. Purify it. I think the best thing is to kill it. Yeah, let's just kill it. Let's go Akvist. This is definitely the safest play. We're gonna have to use a leader charge to kill it, but that's fine. It's probably worth it. Oh, it's in the Cataclysm, right? We can't do that, that's right. We have to wait for the Cataclysm. Okay, we a little bit messed that up. For some reason I thought we could kill it. It's fine, we can kill it next turn. He's not gonna like put leader on it or anything. You don't actually play Mad Charge in the deck, so I think we can still kill this pretty easily. Because most likely he just plays a card in its row, we move the other card out and the Cataclysm gets it. Okay, you know what? He does just play the Mad Charge in his deck. I am corrected. In that case, I think we just do a Purify on it. At the as late as possible in the round. Or now. Feels pretty bad. I just finished saying they don't play it. This guy did. Let's go here. There's really no way to play around this. Like, if we Cataclysm the row, we can't move him twice. Interesting. Kira. I like Kira. It's just, I haven't found a good way to use her yet. Recently, in particular. Let's give you of this.
Humans are scum. I prefer
Give him
hell.
Cat Witcher. Some good damage there. We still have these. The thing is, we need him to Knight Scenario, or else we can't win this.
Backsword. Arming sword. Bastard sword.
Like, we actually need him to do the Knight Scenario. This is a +5, so we do this. He can still trigger the Grace. Let's drop this in here.
Think good, I don't want it. Think it yourself.
Maybe we cut Little Girl. Okay, there's Maiden Shield. So he's either refusing to play Scenario or it's not in his hand.
Reload it. We must save the tree.
Yeah, we're gonna at least force him to use his leader on
This
this.
world ever free.
Hopefully ping it with this, that'd be really good. It might have been worth moving this just to make sure this hit it. Then we lose 2 points round 3. Now he has to boost this again. He's going to. Hesha, Mutton, a sword. Okay. If this, well, so he gets plus what? Boost self by 1. Plus 1 is 2. Nothing else boosts at the end of the turn. If we play this, we have 50. This would be 56. It's not enough. Well, actually, this... Well, if this pings this, we lose then. So it's like a 20% chance, but I think it's worth the risk. Of course, this also triggers too, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. If he has the Scenario in his hand, we're going to feel really sad. Mirror. Don't we have a Saskia in here we want? We do. There is a Saskia. We can do this, or this, these two, transform this into Zoltan Warrior and win the game. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we didn't get to bleed out the Knight Scenario, so I think that's a GG. Feels bad. We tried to bleed it out, but we just couldn't. Let's go here, we'll get the Deadeye. Yeah, we needed to bleed that out. It just didn't happen. It was the one card he had left, because it was on this side of his hand.
Death to the invaders!
These Graces triggering is going to really get us. I think we move this. It denies the Grace trigger, hitting the guys next to it. We play you. We play this. He still has an Erendite, remember? And the Amphibious Assault. Alright, he got another Grace trigger, so we're gonna lose this. We had to get the Knight Scenario round 2, it just didn't work out. We tried to get it. Just didn't happen.
Oh, good. I was getting bored.
And Broover. Oh well. Oh, and we have Vernon Roach.
That's what matters.
Yeah, if we just had to get the Damsel in Distress round 2, and we didn't have enough points to make him play it. Frost. Frost is intriguing. Very interesting. This is not going to be needed. I want one of these in our deck. I want one of these in our deck too. We can pull our Ihwara Quacks. And then get our villain Trenton Marith. Could also just pull Master Mirror. Be funny. Frost is something we gotta watch out for though with Saskia. I think we just have to play her anyway though.
You see? You must hold between your teeth, that's so.
You can just move stuff, then put Frost in Saskia's row. The thing is though, if he hits it to 1, anything will be bigger than it. The problem there is that he could just move everything out of the row, and then the Frost will kill it. But we can move everything into its row because we have the movement leader. Wonder if he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. There's the Frost. That's what we expected would happen. We're gonna move this back ranged. So I think give us 2 units. I think give us 2 units. This does. Let's go with this. We do actually want the elf in this case. So we're gonna make the young dryad. Well, do we have a dryad we want out of our deck? If this dies, we do. Let's make the dwarf then. And then we'll move this ranged. Oh, I meant to move this ranged first, but what are you gonna do? Let's draw this. And put back Abandoned Girl. We lost a point there. This was we were supposed to move this first. But with this many units, the Saskia commander should be safe. Like, he shouldn't be able to move all these out of the row. So we can make it tempering, which will help protect our cards. Tempering will also be really good if we get the Dwarf Berserker, which we have in our hand. We can just play the Berserker, put the Tempering on it, and the 2 extra armor will make this gain the value, because we're going to be hitting, that's going to be hit by Frost. What's this going to be? Sure. Clear Gels. We have a really strong round with the dragons, hopefully coming up. Aridin. He's going to move something, right? You got to move something after doing that. Cool. We have the possibility of doing this for Villain Trenton Marith. Do I think that would be worth it? All it really does is secure us the round. We're going to make the tempering. I think it is worth. Let's go here. Nice. That is big card. Could have gone for the Dwarf Berserker on this tempering, but it's going to get the same value here because this is going to get hit by the Frost either way. So I think we take the value earlier. This is going to kill off Aridin. The other thing is if we put the tempering on the Dwarf Berserker, he goes to a 9, and then Villain Trenton Marith might kill him. That being said, we're committing a lot, but so is he, right? He's lost his Aridin. He's used these consistency guys. Toad Prince on this, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll move this. Then we'll put this one down here. This will trigger before this, so this will kill the Aridin. We're in a pretty good spot here, I would say. These are both end of turn, right? Or timer triggers before end of turn. They changed that. Well, it doesn't matter anyway because he hit this. Yeah, timers before end of turn. That was the change they made a while back. Not that I didn't mean they hit this, but yeah. It would have mattered, but timers first. He's on no frost out right now, so Winter Queen's not looking amazing.
Your souls will propel you along.
So I think we just dropped this other one. We're either gonna get a Cat Witcher or an Antharian. Let's get the Cat Witcher. I think we could safely pass here. And he's got no leaders left. This has gone quite well for us. Well, if he already gates, it might be harder to pass. Just because of the Winter Queen, but I think we have enough we could. So no Alberon. Golden Child's the only scary card he really has. So there is a red thing. Red Riders. A red thing. I think we can pretty safely just play Maxi.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
Murgita Brake, we draw. This looks fine. We could have played her ranged. But I don't want to end up blocking this space. Because if we go another turn, Saskia Commander's going to summon to this row. Then I want this to be able to move still and get a point here. I guess it's the same number of points either way, really. If we pass, he plays a card, we get out an Antharian, right? We don't have a beast. So we should get an Antharian. Should be fine here. Winter Queen only has 4. There's Terranillia. He might not expect the Antharian. Oh, okay, it wouldn't matter anyway. See, this is what I was saying about the extra point here. I guess not, because it filled the row. We end up missing out on a point there. But it shouldn't really matter. We've already gained a 2-card advantage. That's still not enough. This guy's probably just going to leave. Being down 2 cards is kind of bad. Some decks can work with it, but I don't think his can. You know, if you kill this, I could get another one.
Get another horn for my collection.
Okay, so there's the points. He had to use the order on the Terranillia, though. So like, this is gone. This is gone. We got a 2-card advantage. We're very happy with where this situation is right now. It's got no locks. Don't need Pellers here. We're both pretty exhausted of our gold cards at this point, I would say. Let's drop the Antharian. We won't maintain the 2-card advantage. But that's fine, because I think he just passes here. Either that or he just all-ins with his golds and we win.
First, I must learn to fletch.
But this, yeah, okay. Go for the disconnect. The classic response to being behind. The classic response. What else would happen, right? His internet just left. I don't know why it left. All right, well, we'll take the GG.
Pride is all we've left.
Precision strike. Okay. We would like our Saskia, obviously. No, not Saskia. I meant Saskia Commander. The game gave me the wrong one. It's fine. We did say Saskia. We should have been more specific. Worth noting, by the way, Mirkita Brake does draw a Saskia Commander, so now we have her. Probably don't need this Ant Peller. Oh, we're both playing dragons. That's pretty cool. Can we greet him somehow? Well played. Splendid maneuver. This is just an extra Waylay, I'm pretty sure, and this is a Waylay deck, but if he's playing dragons, he's playing dragons. But I suspect it's just an extra Waylay for the Waylay deck. In which case, that's not cool. We can kill Vanadane, though, which is worth noting. Now he knows we have 6 dragons. Hopefully he doesn't just have 1, because that's kind of boring. Yeah, it's just Waylays. There he is. Alright. I thought we were going to have fun for a minute there, but nope. It's not allowed. Well. We have to kill this.
Let's hurry.
Good old backup plan. And we're going to lose our Saskia. And then it gets a point from moving, so it's not dead yet. That's interesting. Let's play this here. Give it another point. I used to play 2 elves to kill it. So at least it gives us 1 more card. Probably. Okay, we're just gonna go for like a bomber or something. Go second backup plan. Doesn't hit a unit though. The last played thing we have is dead. That's how that interaction always works. Kind of sad we don't have the second one of those guys. But what are you gonna do? Let's just go with our Saskia here.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
She's gonna die this turn, but getting 2 units out of your deck's probably good enough. Like 2's probably fine. It also means he has to play an elf this turn. Oh, he didn't play an elf. I guess, sure, whatever. Let's drop one of these guys. This is definitely in Waylay range, by the way, which means he probably doesn't have one. We're ahead on even right now. Do lose our Saskia Commander, though. Or we don't lose her. We will lose her, though. We will. We need 1 point. We're not quite ahead here. Let's just go with this, and we'll use a leader charge. Ooh, this is nice. Just do that, and then, well, if he doesn't play a card and just passes, we get a Saskia trigger, so we don't actually need to. He has to play an elf. But he might not have one. He's playing a lot of control cards right now. Okay, it doesn't have another elf. Guess our Sasuke commander gets to keep doing whatever she wants. Let's get a Master Mirror card, because why not?
Good. I was getting bored.
Isengrim. Isengrim's not bad here. We've got 3 elves. Oh, Master Mirror. No, don't kill my Master Mirror. I need him. He's the best card. Let's play our Isengrim. He's never getting more value than this. Nice, 9 points. The Isengrim's, or not Isengrim, Master Mirror is hilarious. There's the Alyssa. So he's got his setup already.
Good and evil.
We could have him go down 2 cards, but we would rather take the round win, honestly. So we're going to play this. We do have another Saskia getting us a card here. She'll pull something. Pretty sure it'll be the dwarf or the human girl. Alright, so we got to win on even. So now we have to bleed him round 2 and get rid of the Sim-Loss combo. Sure. Master Mirror. Alright, let's see. We know we're getting good stuff here. Oh, please pull the Sim-Loss. This is so good here. These are the cards we want. So we're gonna pull out the Villain Trenton Merith. Actually, that might not be good, but we're gonna do it anyway. Give me the Sim-Loss. That's not bad either. We know he's holding the Sim-Loss then, which means that we can bleed it out. Which is good.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
She's a 12 or 11. That's right. She got buffed that other patch. But yes, we know he's holding the Sim-Loss. We just make him bleed it out and we should be fine. There's no carryover from like offerings and stuff. And he doesn't have this either, which is the best short round card. It's gonna lock us.
Your vein will guide us.
Sure. Do we Akvist? This timer's not gonna go off. Kinda wanna keep the Akvist. I think this should be enough to make him play the Sim-Loss. Then we Akvist for the round 3 win. Hopefully. Yeah, this is enough to force the Sim-Loss. Then round 3 we've got a nice easy win. This game's going pretty well. Basically here we want Akvist to carry the round. None of our cards really have good value though. Like this is actually our highest value bronze, I think. That and the dwarf. We'll put this back. We could have movement leader for 6, but I don't think it'll really pay off. Nice, we got the double banding girl combo. Sure. Let's just play one of these guys. Girls, I guess. Play one of these. Oh, he does have the offering finisher. This timer probably doesn't matter. I think we'd rather play this.
I'm sorry.
He's got 4 here. Well, 6 rather. 4 boosts, then he's got the vitality. But we should be fine. Let's drop the Akvist. He's not going to get his timer, but this 6 damage is nothing to laugh at. He's still playing for 18. That sounds good when you say it like that. There's a Spores, but we don't need any of these cards. GG. I mean, Arachas actually has a ton of value just playing him like this. So that's the deck, guys. Actually, you know, I'm going to say this right away. I think this deck might actually be good if we just cut Master Mirror. Like, we were memeing a bit with, well, we were memeing a lot with Master Mirror, but I thought we were just memeing in a whole, or memeing in general, but this whole deck doesn't seem bad. It actually seems pretty good. 6 on our dudes is definitely a lot. I think there's something here. I think there's something here. So we were clearly memeing with Master Mirror. I think we want to do, let's go to Kree. And then Ehorax for Heatwave, perhaps. Something like this. Like, this seems like it might actually just kind of be good. And then obviously, like, reshuffle the bronzes a little bit. Maybe reshuffle the bronzes a bit. Interesting, though. Like, I thought this would be kind of bad when we would just be memeing, but we, like, won basic... maybe all of the games. There might have been a loss, I don't remember. But, like, we were definitely winning more than we were losing. By a lot. So there's actually something here, I think. I think the Heatwave Decree edition is good. Though Ehorax is pretty nice in the deck, I think this is better. But I mean, the deck actually didn't seem bad, which was kind of surprising to me. I thought we were just memeing a lot. Yeah, we actually had some interesting games there. Hopefully you thought this was interesting. We don't usually meme around too much with our decks. I'm gonna go this before I share the wrong deck code. Reset it. Usually we don't meme around too much with stuff like Master Mirror, but it kind of worked. I don't think he was the reason it worked, but we had some fun with him for sure. And that's what's the most important thing, right? Like, you should have fun playing the game, and Master Mirror makes the game really fun, so. I think if you want a better deck, you take him out, and then put in Decree. And then up to you if you want to do the Ehorax for Heatwave swap. The Ehorax is pretty nice consistency, but we have Curse Scroll for first. Then we have Mirgata Brake, which gives us Saskia, or Saskia Commander. I have to specify because they're both in this deck. The game didn't tell me, or didn't give me the right one when I asked it earlier. So it's worth knowing that I can give it to you. So we got 1 here, 2 here, then Decree might just be enough. But Ehorax also gives you the Villain Trenton or the Saskia. But I think Heatwave instead's better, unless you are running into things where you want to pull stuff out of their deck. But that's kind of an RNG play. We're doing it because we're Master Mirroring. A very interesting deck. I'm intrigued by this. We're going to be trying... I'm definitely going to be playing it a bit more. Probably with the substitutions, although... honestly, I might just keep Master Mirror because I think he's a really fun card. And sometimes that's what you need. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I certainly did. And we'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.